early, so we'll see whether he's going firmly through to remove yellow or whether he's just going to position and back himself with the black ball. So it looks like a positional play he might. He's caught the roll right to left, so if he hadn't caught that roll, he might have actually blocked his own shot. But
yes,
as it happens, blue's not a runner.
Okay, so red's coming in.
So yeah, it allows red to come in.
This one's coming in a bit quicker.
It
and
is.
The roll's got it now.
And yeah, you see that really kick out right to left as you look at the screen. So that swung away a lot. Because he started off, the ball's aiming straight at the hoop. And then it's gone off the line by a good metre.
We can see Helen Reeves in the distance running around with that iPad, still taking photos of various people.
Easy to spot with the colourful hat.
That's right. She's stalking along the court 3 in the background of filming.
No, she's had a good day today. So that was
well, she's had a good
important win over Fleur. He's got
Black's got that centre ball.
Centre ball.
Very nice. And the Kiwi boys love that.
Yeah, no, I think we're just going to hear a lot more.
Yeah.
Audible.
Felix is loosening up now.
Audible. They're going to make every shot known now, and fair enough, they've got themselves in a great spot.
And that's a nice return.
Yeah, I think we're all in agreement. Blue's not a runner, so. And Duncan's black has actually run quite well, so still side of the hoop if needed. So I don't think Duncan will be entertaining any draws or anything. Yellow's too easy to jump. He's looking at it, but I think he'll probably end up with just a little stun shot on yellow. Yeah, you can see he's sort of do I don't know. He really wants the hoop.
Oh, for sure.
I don't think the hoop's in play. He's going to get down. Oh, yep, there he goes.
Okay.
It's,
while he's doing that, Sonia had got her black in kind of a hoop running position, and yellow has dealt with it. But unfortunately, that means yellow's gone away to no man's land, and blue is now taking on hoop 5 over there from
it's a pretty good
2.5, 3 yards at a reasonable.
Pretty good angle. But if she gets the jaws, she's going to lock up the middle section, and
yeah, she's going nice and soft for the jaws and hit a leg, and might have got a reasonable outcome. I think. I don't think it's in the jaws, but it's blocking.
So after all of that looking, Duncan has taken blue on yellow.
Yep.
Probably got the wire there with red as well. He's hit that quite nicely. Doesn't look like the wire Ned's lining up to punch blue.
And has. That's a nice shot.
Nice controlled weight. So that's important with red because he's hanging about enough to make Duncan probably worried about coming into position too tightly. So he may take on the hoop. I mean, longish hoop. He may take it on. He may not. He's looking at the other balls on the boundary and. Looks like he's positioning. He's not aiming at the hoop here.
Yeah.
So
it's going to kick away on that. Oh no, but his pace is pretty good.
Yeah. So he's obviously backing himself to do blue through on red, which is probably about 8-9 yarder. So and Ned's got a nice reply there. So same line as black. That might get in Duncan's backswing if might change his decisions. He's certainly not smiling anyway.
So for those of us that thought croquet wouldn't look good on TV, it's actually looking very good, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the replays of the critical shots have been excellent, and the hoop running and. Have a referee by video replay. So just have the bunker working hard.
21st Century Sport video review. Just
And,
nicked the red.
Yeah, so you really needed to pummel that. This is going to be an easy shot for Ed to deal with black. So Ned doing the right thing for Australia here. We'll be going to I'm calling it early. We're going to a tie-break game over here. I'm feeling safe here in the bunker. I can call it early. So that's yeah, he's hit that nicely. He's looking for the wire, looking for the wire. He's got it right in corner one.
To corner one.
And that's going to be so close to a wire for black on yellow for Duncan to try and have any hope of winning this game and taking out the match point. But I think we're on for game 3, so I'm sure there's plenty of people at home that are more than happy to see that happen and watch a bit more croquet.
And listen to a bit more Chris.
Well, no one's coming to replace me, so...
The dulcet tones of Chris McCoy. At least our doubles pairing up here is working better than when it's on the court. We haven't gotten each other's way yet.
Well, yeah. I thought we did quite well at practice the other day, Marty.
Oh,
yeah.
sensational. We should talk that up.
Yep. I'm sure the selectors are listening. Yeah. And
Black wasn't wired. He managed to just miss the hoop and he missed the yellow on the other side.
Got between hoop and yellow, so there was definitely a channel there for pathway, but it was a tough shot. You can see he's dropped down a bit. Duncan's just slightly missed the last couple from the centre.
Oops, and we've had a reject.
Yep.
It's now straighter onto the hoop. That's the only good thing about it.
Yeah, and it's still in control here. So
he's in a lot of control. Blue looks like it's just coming in.
But would have been maybe a nice one just for yellow to pop in the jaws there and deny any... Because it wasn't a super runner. He's had a shot at it as a runner, but it wasn't...
We discussed that earlier with Terry. There hasn't been much jawsing. And what jawsing there has been done. Balls have hit the hoop at pace and spun around in a circle in the spot.
Yeah, it's mainly been trying for catch up. So Duncan obviously jawed hoop 9 earlier, trying to get the 2 in a row for catch up. So
nothing has changed over on court 5. We've had a cluster of balls around hoop 5 there, and various attempts to make the hoop have all failed.
Sonia with another angled shot from...
Yep, trying. She certainly sneaks up on the ball.
Angled jaw shot again. So see if she's any more successful this time. No, that time it was...
That's an even bigger reject.
That was actually a hoop shot that time, so she's obviously given up on trying to jaws it. And she's hit the front leg and rejected a good 6 yards away to the side.
Which is allowing yellow to come in. Red's already there, but it's not a runner. So yellow's coming into running position over there. Might have been able to come in a little closer than what it did, but...
A lot of the Kiwi brain trust now moving over to the Sonia Wendy court to give some support for
clustering around
Sonia, because they know that's the one they want to put to bed, because that'll give them the victory if Sonia does happen to get up.
Blake has missed to the left again.
Yeah, but both of those misses have been pretty decent distances. They've all been 20-yarders.
We've got yellow and red both as runners here. He's going to... No, he's not. I didn't think he would. I thought he'd take out the blue as insurance, because red's got the better run.
Well, it's easy to make the call after he's got on his stalking line there, Marty. So it's...
I'm trying to do 2 things at once. And I'm not good at that sort of thing, as you know.
No, and Ned's he's just crunched that in the middle beautifully. So Duncan here with maybe a shot on red or maybe a shot on the hoop to try and steal this one back.
Back over on court 5, the blue came in and has ended up right next to the hoop and given yellow a kind of a backboard for a big in off. So red has just taken position trying to stop black from clearing yellow from about 6 yards. And from the reaction from Sonia, I think it's probably worked. And Quinn's got her hands on their heads and
So blue's coming in towards the red, but once again
doesn't know where to look.
goes between the two. So Ned Wilson this time for a hoop run. So he comes from Millswood Club in South Australia.
The only South Australian in the team. Or the squad, for that matter.
Yep, there we go.
And there he's done that. Excellent.
Good
That's
hoop. So it's a game each,
done
and
a bit of a go at the end of it.
so yeah, that was a critical game there by Ned. This is giving Australia a great chance of pulling off a playoff, which
Yeah, and Judy's block over there mustn't have worked because Sonia's black did clear the yellow.
so see Robert Fletcher from Australia walking across the top of the screen there. He's heading over
Yep.
towards the side courts to give Judy support. So a lot of the Aussies and Kiwis are just letting Ned and Duncan do their thing,
Well, heading in all directions here.
and they're all shooting over to the ladies' court because they
Kiwis
obviously
going
know
over
that's
there.
going to be the one that is going to make it count. Judy's asking the manager what's the score, so she's obviously trying to work out how critical her game is, but don't worry about that, Judy. Just get out there and
Yes.
run some hoops.
She's had some very nervous moments during this competition, Judy.
But
It's a nice little logo, isn't it? Yeah, looks good on the screen.
Acker or
Both, really.
so
Oh, Croquet Victoria. It's another nice little logo. A whole row of New Zealanders are now reclined in shade, believe it or not.
so the division's off just at the moment, but Duncan's having some water. Fieldry's out there.
Yeah.
Having a little
Court
chat.
5, hoop 5, black is cleared yellow.
Australian manager's doing a warm-ups on the side.
Yep.
And
Red is a runner, but blue will take care of that. So yellow is coming back over
so
there.
the players are just coming back out now. So Ed was waiting for Duncan, so Duncan's just finished off his drink and makes it to the corner now.
Ooh.
And obviously
Ooh.
loser
That yellow has come quite a
takes
long way
first
and
play.
almost got into blue's backswing.
So Duncan's going to start play with the black ball. And here we go, game 3, the decider. So
Yes.
you can see by the darkness of the shadows, the sun is actually out quite nice. There's no wind, first day of no wind. And perfect croquet conditions now. And Duncan's just pushed that a little bit long. So
They're getting on with it today. Don't have to go and find Duncan when you wanted off have something to eat.
so the
Well, blue obviously got rid of red, but red's come back to almost exactly the same position that it was before blue got rid of it.
yeah, so the Sonia Judy game, there's a lot of hit.
Yeah, it's
or
quite a bit of
miss,
cat and
miss,
mouse
miss,
around hoop
hit,
5
hit,
going
miss,
on
miss,
over
miss. So they kind of they keep leapfrogging each other, but none of them are actually scoring. So and blue's also gone long. So
Oh,
Duncan's
It's matched the black
he's lost
and
the pace.
touched the black, in fact.
Yeah, he's lost the pace there a little bit early, but I'm sure that's not going to. He'll reel that in quick enough. And oh, Ned's dropped that way short. So, but he's staying away from the front. So, not the best angle, black on yellow, but
Yeah.
he still needs to take the shot just to put that extra distance on Ned. I think Ned will still probably have although Duncan will be trying to cut it, Ned's still probably going to have a hoop shot with yellow at the end of this. Oh, he's cut that
Oh,
really
no, that's
well.
an incredibly good cut.
Yep, so
Yeah.
he's okay.
Yeah.
So that was way better than his first 2 shots. Duncan's done well there.
Lured him into his trap.
And looks like he's just trying to put the red up a little bit. No, he was. He's just slightly off there.
Completely.
But good news is blue's probably not going to chase red.
No.
Now, so and red technically is a runner.
Technically, it is. Indeed.
So we'll see whether blue tries to get on that line and leave black with the long hoop, or Duncan's trying to position.
And back on court 5, there's been a bit more putting and clearing, and all the balls have disappeared except blue, which is controlling the hoop, but it's not really a runner.
And
well, that's a great shot here.
Yeah, it has left a channel open there.
It has.
A direct hoop run. And what Duncan's done, he's actually blocked black shot on the hoop, so...
Red got a bit of blue, but not the...
He's trying to get that in off again. Wants another replay.
Oh, he's the tournament manager. Leave it to Chris. Oh, well, there you go. I've been sacked by the tournament manager. Leave it to Chris.
I'll take both mics, Marty.
Would you?
That's just a different accent.
Get one of your other personalities on.
I'll get a bit of the ooh-ah. Okay, So Duncan just putting the ball in. He's obviously trying to stay a bit wide from yellow coming through, using the blue as a blocker. But Ned's not too worried. He's still got a shot through with red, but Duncan will probably block red shot with blue. But he's playing pretty safe, and smaller shots here to start with, and they know how important it is to get the first hoop on this final deciding game. So still getting messages about the playoff. How does it work? So I'll repeat that again. That's everybody plays. They're all best of threes. And the format is the captains at the end of this will have half an hour to put in their players for the playoff. 5 matches, best of 3. And there'll be a men's singles, there'll be a ladies singles, a mixed doubles, a men's doubles, and a ladies doubles. And obviously 3 out of 5, you win the test match and win the series. And the ladies' court, they're still battling over hoop 5, and Judy has managed to push Sonia to the south boundary. So there's literally not a single ball within 10-11 yards of hoop 5. So they'll be going over there for a bit longer. So they've been running for just over 3 hours now, and they're only up to the 5th hoop in the second game. So could be a very pressure game, especially if Ned Wilson gets up in this one. I think everyone will be surrounding hoop 5, willing Judy on. So first hoop there to Duncan, fairly regulation. He got the block pretty well on Ned, so not much he could do. And Ned's just chipping it up, trying to stay wide from black, back on yellow. And which Duncan's having a look at, so can't really tell from his expression whether Ned got it or not, but it's pretty close. So Judy now with a shot through it. Ball's in front of hoop 5. Trying to protect her scoring ball. So she's got about an 8-yarder with yellow to clear blue. And no, she's yellow and black. And it was deliberate. So black was a little bit closer. But it does leave blue with an easy stun shot on red or a hoop shot if Sonia wants. So that hoop's going to interplay for a bit longer. If Judy managed to have hit the blue ball, then it would have left red with a scoring shot, and we might have finished that hoop. As it happens, Sonia stuns the red away, and they'll play that hoop out for a few more shots. Back on the main court here, Duncan came across a little bit short. Ned's now run the red up into a hoop running position, but I'm sure Black will be taking on that red ball because the shot Black on yellow is a little bit iffy, and I don't think Duncan will mind leaving Ned with that long sort of angly hoop shot with yellow, but definitely doesn't want to leave Ned having a hoop shot with red. It's much better position.
I'm back.
And Marty's back. Yep,
Well,
so
we just had to confirm a decision for later on in the day, which is unanimous, so that's all good.
so roast beef for lunch, is it?
Aha, already done that. The roast beef's been very nice.
And everyone's been on the hot toasties here all week because it's been so cold, but finally we've got some sunshine, and I think everyone's gone the toasties when today's just a sandwich day, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, great
Shot.
hoop by Ned Wilson there. That's that equals it up, and yeah, not much Duncan could really do there. Ned got the block perfectly after Duncan ran hoop 1 through to the boundary. So they'll just he's looking very comfortable here playing one of the top Kiwi players. You know, Duncan's obviously been at a very high level for quite a few years.
Yep. He started ran a bit rough on the first day and a half, Duncan, but he's eased himself back into the competition.
And yeah, just running a little bit deep. He's probably gone a little bit wider than he wanted, but seems to be standard play. The boys are all running fairly deep between 6 yards back in the boundary.
Does fall away down in that corner though.
But
So.
yeah, I think he'd want to be a lot straighter if he's
Yep.
intending to take the hoop on from there. But does cover the front if needed. You can pummel anything that gets close because blue doesn't look that great.
No, it isn't. Still hacking away at fifth hoop over there. We just had a potential in-off which has failed for Judy. So now
It
Black,
does leave.
Black has a good look at the hoop now from
Yeah, it does leave Sonia with
about
a
yard and a half, 2 yard, pretty much straight.
with probably the best opportunity on that hoop that they've had all day. So this could be Sonia taking New Zealand to the lead.
Oh,
And,
no, big reject and out to the left.
She's bounced on that, and Felix has got his hands on his hips and he's walked behind the shelter,
Yeah, I
so
think
Sonia doesn't see his reaction. He's
I think there's a fair bit of tension beginning
Yeah,
to build for the two ladies over there. Yeah.
it's beginning to get a bit intense, hey Marty?
Oh, nice work. Just been dying to get that New Zealand accent out, haven't you?
That's quite
I've
good.
been dying to say, why don't you go and eat some plankton, bro?
No, I don't think we'll worry about the...
Yellow has now over on court 5 attempted the hoop from
Yeah, it's a long way out.
a
so-
long way out and had a similar reject to Black.
So Ned's just picking off the easy stop shots there, the stun shots. So he has dragged Red a little bit, but he's importantly put Duncan a long way back. So Duncan's walking almost all the way back to corner 1.
Yep.
And we'll soon see whether he decides to take on the long hoop or whether he pumps blue away as well. So the way the boys have been playing, I think, yep, let's go 60-40, Ned's going for the hoop.
I think it might depend on where Black actually does finish up.
Well, he's going to get that nice little right to left roll, so that's going to end up in front quite well.
And now we've been joined by the tournament referee, Jim Clement.
Who's glad he doesn't have to set any more hoops, but maybe he will. Couple of wins, he'll be back out there
That's
resetting
right,
hoops.
setting up for playoffs. Would you like to do that? You would. Oh,
He's happy. He's found some money to keep the live stream going all afternoon, so he's
yeah, he's had a quick whip round.
and
Shot.
through the hoop. That's
And
magic.
Oof.
Nearly
Had
gets
a-
2 in
had a
1 there.
sniff,
That
yeah.
just narrowly went past hoop 4. So Ned nearly getting 2 in a row.
Takes
that
a
one shot.
2-1 lead.
But taking the 2-1 lead. So that's a great break there. Got 2 hoops in a row. Nearly got 3 in a row with a fantastic roquet from the boundary. Or hoop shots from the boundary, sorry. And not much Duncan can do there. All the way from corner 1. He nearly got the block yellow at the hoop. So he's just trying to reverse what happened at hoop 2. He's trying to get wide on Ned.
He hasn't.
But he's caught the...
that
it
roll
does
away
go,
on the way in, yep.
It does go right to left on your screen, so it's just flipped out open. You can see from Duncan's reaction, he's just looking down.
Yeah. Tournament referee wants me, hang on.
Okay, so we just had a little
Right.
chat there with tournament referee.
Radio's worst nightmare, bit of dead air there.
That's probably no wind noise, no no wheezy breathing there by Marty Clark. So,
what? Thanks for that. Fighting a cold off at the moment.
so yeah,
Whistling a bit.
ultimate team man trying to get the team sick for the event. Is that
No, trying to fight it off until after the event. So
that's
I'm
right.
sick when I go back to work. Yeah.
excellent?
So
And,
no progress over on court 5.
no, it's you think the advantage is probably still with Sonia.
Yes. Well, she does have 2 balls in sort of positions now. And yellow.
Judy's had to keep swatting her away constantly, and the red ball's a little bit out of. I mean, she did a beautiful stop shot then to hold position on blue, but her red on black is a little bit iffy, and Sonia's still going to have 2 in front still. So, and back to the action here. Ned finds himself both balls on the top boundary. He's pumped it wide. He's covering the front,
to the side.
so he's probably going to.
That runs away down there, and it's probably gone a little further than he
Does, a
would
little
like,
bit.
maybe.
But he's hoping to try and force Duncan into a hoop shot with blue, I think. Or force Duncan back, because he's red is looming as a danger. If black goes close, red can crunch it too easily. So
If I might have had a breakthrough on court 5, Judy's missed coming back. So now we have 2 runners sitting in front of the
Okay,
hoop
so
for New Zealand.
So the iffy shot with red did end up being iffy, and Duncan's just going to put it in front. It's also going to cover yellow's mystery shot from the boundary there.
Yep.
So just so Ned can't steal another one. But Duncan's going to have in order to do that though, he's blocked blue's shot on the hoop, so blue will end up being trying to block red from killing black. So Ned's looks like he's firing through black and hoop, trying to remove the close scoring ball.
And
he's
runs
run
hoop.
that hoop. And runs hoop. Well done, Ned. That's
very nice. A little bit of a fist bump there from.
That is a great hoop.
I know what all of our Australian supporters are doing downstairs. I'm not hearing any thunderous applause for that.
Oh, they're
probably all eating something.
They're all sitting their wrists over the Judy game up there, I think.
That's
not quite
very nice.
No, they're oh no, it's very very intense over there. They're all on the sideline. They are in the bunkers there, Marty. They're supporting Judy, but
so Sonia did get that hoop for the 3-2 lead. Judy's first ball up to 6 is It's hard to tell exactly where it is from here, but it looks like it's
Bit to the
wide
side,
to the
but-
side. Yeah.
Yeah, they know how important that final game's going to end up being.
And her ball with her ball up with red.
It's
Hit the hoop leg on the left hand side and has unfortunately gone around the corner.
So Ned Wilson, 3-1 up. He's looking, playing the big shots now, but playing them a lot more control than he was the other day. He's quite cavalier earlier in the competition. All the boys were flexing their muscles, but now he's just drilling them with control. So Judy's having a bit of a hampered shot, yellow on blue. Sonia's black ball's come right into a foot line.
Yeah.
And she doesn't look like she's having a
It's not as
happy
comfortable
time up there at the
normal
moment.
stance you would normally have. Yeah.
Should still be able to make the shot though.
Yeah, she's actually she's changed the stance completely now. Shuffled forward and moved her feet either side of the black ball.
So come on, Judy, let's get this one. And she
She's-
does. Centre
she's
ball.
got it away,
That's
yep.
and Duncan centre balls Ned at the same time. Well, not quite. He's kind of done a scatter
Well,
shot. But Judy, more importantly, on the other
Yes.
court, has centred yellow on blue perfectly.
I wonder if Ed can sneak past this blue and run this hoop as well.
Yeah, I don't think
Don't
he can
think
get the
so,
hoop. This is just on blue.
No,
And he does
he's
it.
got the blue.
He's connected the hoop on the way through.
And
Unfortunately, so
Yellow is
Duncan's in
going
a
to
good
stop
spot.
in a very interesting position where there is a long way away, but Red has got a
Promo
promotion.
shot
Yeah.
back. And good AC boy like Ned, he can do
That's right.
he can do a rush over there. And so it's kind of natural. So the crowd is sensing that Ned's almost got this one. I mean, it's a long way from home, but the crowd is sensing Ned's got this quite well. So everyone is
up for the fight.
firmly watching
He is doing
Judy.
the promotion. So he's lining up the cut rush, as we say in AC.
Yep, so he's cut that. That's
And
good
that's
weight.
very
That
nice
is good
weight.
weight.
It's
Keep
just
going.
dying. Yes.
Okay, we called it early. Kiss of death there. It's,
But, I mean, his bunts blew away quite easily there, so,
yes,
so
but
it really depends on what Black does now.
really that promotion shot needs to be, you need to get a hoop shot
Oh, yes.
as a result, because the problem is you're leaving a ball behind. And
That's right.
Duncan can double up here, and although it's bye-bye blue.
Oh, that does look a bit...
So-
Oh, that's died as well. And stops right on blue,
so
which is
this
rather
will be
annoying.
Great for Ned. This will be a double clearance here, so... And you can hear Duncan
Yeah, that's a
smacking
brilliant
the,
shot.
the side boundary, because he obviously knows
Yep.
that was a terrible shot.
Yep.
So,
So Black and blue are
well,
both
terrible
gone.
shot. No, it was any other day if blue wasn't there, that would have been a great shot. But that's just a little bit of movement at the ends. Caused a bit of a turnover. So you can see Duncan's showing a little bit of emotion there. And Ned has just chewed up that double clearance and kept his
It was
yellow
a great
ball.
result. Yellow is
in
it's
front.
probably not a runner, is it? It's probably is easy jawser, but not
No, and
tight
blue's,
for the run.
blue's always there to
Mm.
pump him. He is looking at the black, but Duncan just trying to work out whether he pops one in and clears yellow with black, or whether he needs to move yellow now with the blue ball.
And over on court 5, the game's moved on to lots of clearances at hoop 6. Could be a bit of a death of 1,000 cuts in that game.
So Duncan is positioning.
Yep.
So he's obviously happy with his black on yellow shot from down the boundary.
But yellow is open to clear blue.
If there's any failure, yeah, I think that would be the shot that was happening rather than, well, yellow definitely can't go the jaws now. And it's
No,
not
for
a runner,
sure.
so
That's right.
he's also probably
So
pushed the
Reds
blue.
is coming in. He's allowed for all those balls stopping suddenly by going a little harder, and it's actually worked really nicely.
Yeah, so he's not quite blocked black on yellow, but Duncan's got a pretty tough shot here, black on yellow.
Oh,
So
Sonia's just pulled out a huge roquet from down behind hoop 3 to
so you can see
Judy's scoring ball.
almost all of the Kiwi team has basically left Duncan and
Yep.
and Ned.
And
They
jumped on Sonia's wagon.
yeah, they know that that's the one they need to really ride home to get the win. Obviously, they're still supporting Duncan, but they don't need to be hanging around.
Judy's yellow ball back in has drifted past the hoop, and blue has a relatively short, slightly angly hoop run.
And well, she's missed a few from here, but I think this one's going straight through. She's
Yeah.
just being a bit more. She's really tried to hit the other ones quite hard, but she doesn't need to on this one. There's not a lot of danger around, so it'll just be a normal stroke.
She really does sneak up on the ball. It's obviously a surprise when it gets hit. Because she's taking a long time. Very tiny little casts over it.
And yeah, even longer than normal now. She's
Yeah, that's right. And it's staggered through.
Yeah, staggered through, but
4-2 to New Zealand.
and Duncan
That's
clears the red.
yeah, got a wicked spin off the back of the red and almost picked up and in off there.
So he's obviously not liking the hitting yellow and not really clearing it. So he obviously made the assessment he couldn't really protect blue. So just removing the dangerous red scoring ball.
Yep.
But a little bit long with blue earlier means Edwards got the easy little stun shot there, and he's managed to stay in front of the hoop. So control still with Australia on this hoop, and so Duncan needs to steal it, do something to steal it. So he's probably just looking to position rather than hoop run, because he does have black coming back on yellow. So they all seem to be just
they're
left of screen. Then
pulling up and turning left, aren't they?
So Edward might be getting the wire here. He's dropped it short to try and get the wire.
It's probably not quite there, is it?
It's short and short. So he probably could have popped that a little bit more towards the yellow ball, really. So it's a critical shot for Duncan. This is deny Ned a hoop shot. But after his last hoop shot, I think the 12-yarder won't worry him. And straight.
Yep.
So that's going to entice Ned to maybe go with the hoop, but which will put a huge momentum scoreboard pressure on. But he might think, well, red's just sitting there nice and close. I'll just take on the blue and keep Duncan under a bit more pressure for a bit longer. Because the danger is if he misses the hoop shot, blue does have a great chance of getting this one and rolling down to the next hoop. So yeah, he did go for the hoop. So you probably want to maintain your scoreboard pressure for a bit longer. Because if you're 3-1 up and suddenly you're 3-all, then it starts getting a bit twitchy. So Duncan just checking the hooks. He's been doing this a lot today because they have been coming apart, but Ned missed the hoop completely, so the hoop should be fine. No one's been anywhere near it yet today. So
that's the hoop that took a fair pounding in the previous game.
But they have been reset a little bit, so
yes.
So here we go. He's going to try and get this down. And he does. That's
very smooth.
Yeah, that's a great hoop. And he's
just going to go past.
Got one back, but it is the blue is rolling, so that's going to allow Ned a great chance to creep in and stay wide from blue. So Duncan's other ball out there in corner 4, so yeah, maybe just a little bit too firm for Duncan there with the blue ball. He probably wanted to drop that a couple of metres shorter and really keep the pressure on this hoop, but Ned's hanging back, but he's really concentrated on keeping the wire.
The lawn's taken it away to the left. very open.
When they start putting, they
Yep.
do roll off at that pace. They're holding straight lines on the firmer hits, and it's only the last couple of metres they tail off, but those soft putt shots, there are a lot of lips and rolls in the middle of the court there. So he obviously didn't read your court map, Marty, on
No.
going up there. He should have known to
Well, that's
aim
right.
it a bit right and bring it back.
There's a few people who like that sort of thing. Maybe he's not well.
Well, it depends if you gave it to him or not.
Well, he didn't ask for it.
Oh, well.
Ali was very keen. Okay, so we're coming in.
Yeah, well, he managed to.
Black-
Duncan's
Black
ball
was very nice.
was tucked in behind red, so it was a very good ball. Ned's just gone a little bit longer, which he's got his arms folded, but that's probably the best place to be because the way with blue hitting red, it's going to come down to the south boundary. You want to leave a shot open on black.
Yep.
So I think there or even a touch longer is exactly where he wants to be. Because I can't see Duncan cutting red. He's just going to try and clunk it in the middle.
Yep. Ooh, he's come across that ball a bit and missed to the side that he hasn't been missing to at all.
Right, you can see he's he's pretty disappointed by that shot.
It's allowed complete control for red and yellow.
Yeah, that was a great opportunity for Duncan to level up the score. But one good shot or one poor shot, suddenly it reverses pretty quickly at this level. So Duncan's had that miss. He's got to forget about that and really focus on this shot now. If he gets this shot, he's still in the game. So he's gone for a soft clearance. He's flicked the red. So yellow's still with the hoop shot. Jeff Young from New Zealand there clapping, and suddenly puts his hands away because he suddenly realises not the ball Duncan was aiming for. So he's
Oops.
he's clap, 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 and then Dallas has just said that's the wrong ball, Jeff. So he's put his hands back in his pockets.
Pay more attention.
So the Youngs have been here all week supporting the New Zealand team.
Bit of refereeing, and
and
the reserve was getting very nervous for a while. It looked like she might be called up with Dallas's knee playing up.
Well, Phyllis was out there practicing the other day, so
Yep.
she was just in case. But